Man. All right, I got a 16-year-old son that I don't get to see. I have not gotten to see for 16 years. Based on the fact of paying $8.96 a month child support because Alex Pazarats, who was her lawyer at the time, filled in the blanks for every common denominator of a man that he didn't know. I don't even know where to go from there. But yeah, I went broke. I was doing 44 hours a week, taking home $240 because as I went to the courts to get what do they call it, subject to change, they were telling me this, they were telling me that. Now here's the contradictory part. The lady that was representing Family Responsibilities Order, Fro, in front of me, told me all this stuff one day. And the lawyer I hired, Joel Kerr, told me that he couldn't show up in court one day, so all of a sudden, here's this lady representing me. Based on a conflict of interest in my mind, she has to sit down and ask me in 2 minutes before we go in front of a judge, what's my story? So I tell her my story, and I look at her and I say, why, you don't remember me? Because I remember you. You were the one that was against me not even a month and a half ago. Now you're representing me. I can't believe that this is happening. Do you have $250? I go, $250 for what? For me to represent you today. Based on what? Based on my plea? Based on my agonizing story, or based on the fact you want to financially line your pocket? In my mind, she took no interest in pursuing what I was after, and that was the basic fundamentals of seeing my son, who my ex-wife got his name changed based on the, inappropriate behavior of what I did one night that put me into jail based on the fact I owed $1,500. $1,500 lousy.
Debtor's jail has been outlawed for
my God.
a long time.
So now, after 4 years of being on welfare and making a comeback, I go to apply for my driver's license, which is the only thing holding me back from ever trying to get ahead in life. And all of a sudden, because my name gets rousted out in the system, they come after me for $76,000. So, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to confront Fro and say, how do I make amicable payments, or whatever the word is? Or do I just go back under the radar and hide from the fact that all I want to do is see my flesh and blood, which I've never gotten to see, other than when he was a year old, or when he was born, or whatever, based on the fact that the system has told me so many bullshit things, or so many stuff, or so much.
Bullshit, brother.
I've had a few drinks today because that's all I have to do now. I have to put my head down as I walk down the street. In the despair that I see a happy family together, I'm happy for them too, but I want to be that happy, and I can't, because every time I stick my neck out, what's the term? The minute you put your nose out to spite your face, you get it chomped off. I have to go back to court. There could be a warrant placed for my arrest based on the fact that I'm in my inability to pay. All I want to do is make restitution. But I do not make what I used to make. But they make you go through the process of the courts to try to justify that you don't have this kind of money anymore. I never had. I had it when I was married, but once the divorce went finalized, I fell so far down to the ground. You know, you only dig a hole so far, right? You only hit rock bottom until you stop digging. But I couldn't fight the system anymore, so I give up. And all I did was give up. Now I want to try to figure out how, at 16 years of age, he can't call me on a phone and tell me, Dad, I want to see you. Because he's still got the system backing him up. Because they're still coming after me. That's it. That's all I got to say.